Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Eclihpse and today I'm going to be bringing you guys the top 5 features that must be added to Clash Royale. In the background, I do have some mortar gameplay and I know the mortar's a scummy strategy, so if you're gonna leave me hate comments, go ahead. It won't really affect me, but the point of this video isn't supposed to be about the gameplay, but more so of the features. Now that we have all of that out of the way, I have one last thing and then we can get into the countdown. At any point in this video, if you like any of these suggestions, feel free to give the video a like, and of course if you think all of these ideas are straight trash, then you can feel free to give the video a dislike. Let's begin. The first feature Clash Royale needs to add is something to block out the notifications, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who experiences this, but whenever I play Clash Royale on my phone, I just get spammed, whether it's like a family group chat, someone is spamming me on Twitter, Snapchat, Kick, no matter what it is. Whenever I'm playing on my phone, I just get spammed, and there's no way to hide these notifications unless I disable all notifications on my phone. And to be honest, I don't really feel like doing that because then I'll have to go turn them all back on, and it's just really stressful when you're just getting spammed with notifications. You can't see if the enemy places a troop in the back, and honestly it's just a big inconvenience. I think it would be cool if Clash Royale had a feature where it was like hide all notifications or something like that. And in the gameplay in the background, this is on my iPad, so notifications aren't the biggest deal, and I generally play with no notifications on my iPad, but when I'm on my phone, it is the most annoying thing ever, especially if you have an iPhone. So hopefully I'm not the only person who thinks this. This isn't the biggest deal in the world because you can fix it by disabling notifications. I'm out of breath. That was a long sentence. But I figured this is something worth mentioning because it pisses me off more often than not. So with all that being said, let's move on to the second feature. In Clash Royale, we only have 4 chest slots, and this does get pretty annoying. So one thing I would really like if we had was even more chest spaces. I'm not talking about having like 100 spots for chests, but maybe if we had another little hotbar to scroll and maybe like 8 chests in total, then we can have more chests at once, and then we'd actually receive more of a profit. I understand why Supercell does only give us 4 chests because they want the game to be somewhat of a pay to win, but they don't want it to be strictly pay to win. And I feel like if they gave us a bit more chest space, this can kind of solve the issue for those people who don't want to pay, and even for people like me who do occasionally spend money, having extra chest spots would be like the best thing ever. The third feature which I would really like added to Clash Royale are more taunts. When I say taunts, I'm referring to like the picture, like the angry face, the sad face, and as well as the words like wow or oops, etc. You guys get the point. I think it would be really cool if Supercell added more words you can say, or different pictures, or maybe even like cards you can only have like 8 words at a time or only like 4 pictures at a time. And if they just gave us more variety of words, I would kind of like that, because sometimes there's an expression I want to say but there's no current taunt to express that, and off the top of my mind I can't really think of one, but I'm sure Supercell can get creative and make some funny taunts, some angry taunts, sad taunts, etc. And for anyone wondering, well, that's like, a cool idea, but how can we unlock that? So something I was thinking would be adding more achievements, and that's actually leading into my 4th thing on the countdown. That is going to be having more achievements, because in Clash Royale we only have 5 achievements, and all of the achievements are pretty easy to get. There's like one achievement that'll take you a while, but besides that, the rest of them are pretty straightforward and easy to get. And I really think Supercell should add more achievements, because only 5 is like really low, and I feel like there's so many more things they can do. And I know there was a forum post on like the Supercell forums about possible achievements to add, and if I can find that, I'll put it down in the description below. It's definitely worth your time reading because there's like a lot of interesting achievements that they should add. And for completing an achievement, I think you should obviously get your gold and gems, but then if they do add more taunts, I think you should actually get taunts from completing achievements, and then players will have something to grind towards. That's all I do have to say for the 4th feature. sure. But before I move on to the final feature of the video, I would like to say a few bonus features. One thing that really annoys me is kind of the lightning spell, because for those of you who do not know, the lightning spell only targets the 3 strongest units and buildings. In this clip here, I deployed the lightning spell trying to kill the wizard, but since there were other units in the way, it went for everything but the wizard. Now the lightning spell costs 6 elixir, and since it can't destroy that many things, why would I use the lightning spell when I can use the rocket, which costs 6 elixir and does more damage and can attack multiple things at once? I really think Supercell should increase like the troop capacity on the lightning spell, maybe let it attack like 4 to 5 troops at once, because paying 6 elixir and only being able to destroy 3 troops or hit 3 troops at once is definitely a bit annoying. I also tweeted and asked for fan suggestions, and a lot of people are just talking about nerfing the spawners and defenses, so I'll put a few of those tweets now. And to be honest, if they were to do that, that would kind of defeat the purpose of a spawner. If you guys remember Expos were the biggest pain ever, and when they nerfed those, no one used them. So if they nerf spawners or other defenses, that'll just make those trash as well. Now those are just the 2 tweets I got as I'm recording this, but if I got any other tweets, I'll be sure to throw those on the screen now, so you can read up on those, and you can also give me your opinions on these in the comments below. With all that out of the way, we can move on to the number 1 feature Supercell must add, and this is going to be 2v2 battles. Now this was my video for April Fools, and it's like a really good topic, but of course I trolled many of you. Then the very next day after I uploaded mine, Nick at Night uploaded a video of his own, and his thumbnail looked a lot better than mine, and his concept was a lot better than mine. But just imagine 2v2 battles. Maybe you search with a clanmate and find 2 other people, or maybe you just search by yourself and find 3 other people. Again, I'm not too sure how this would work because there's so many possibilities, but 2v2 battles is definitely the number 1 thing I want added. So guys, this has been Eclihpse. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you thought any of these ideas in the video were cool, please give the video a and of course, if you thought everything in the video was straight shit, then you can give the video a dislike. One last time, hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and peace out.